Hi, and welcome to this training lab, creating administrator accounts on our FortiGate firewall. The reason we'd want to create administrator accounts is so that we can delegate permissions so people can help us manage our infrastructure. So as you can see, I've logged into my FortiGate firewall, I've clicked on systems, and I've navigated to administrators. Now when I'm in the administrators blade, I'm going to go ahead and click the create new. From the drop down, I'm going to select administrator because I want to create a new administrator. It's going to be a local user. In this case, I'm going to call this administrator no admin access. I'm going to give it a password. I'm going to confirm that password, and I'm going to choose an administrator profile. So I'm going to say, let's use the no admin access profile. Click OK, and that's going to go ahead and create that system administrator account. Let's go ahead and create another one. This account we're going to create, let's call it the professional admin or prof admin account. So again, it's a local user. I'm going to give it the name prof admin. I'm going to type in the password. I'm going to confirm that password. And from the administrator profile section, I'm going to use professional admin, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And we're going to go ahead and create another administrator account, but this one is going to be super admin. So I'm going to go ahead and select administrators. Again, it's a local administrator. We're going to call it super admin. I'm going to give it a password. I'm going to confirm that password. And from the administrator profile section, I'm going to select super admin. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So now we've created those three accounts. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log out of my firewall and log in with each of those accounts so you can see the differences. So I'm going to go ahead and log out. I'm going to log in with my no admin access. I'm going to type in the password and click login. And if you notice, it tells us that we are limited because this is based on the admin profiles. And we'll cover that in another training lab. So I'm going to log out, and I'm going to now go ahead and log in as a professional admin. I'm going to type my name in or paste my name in, type in my password, and click login. And as you can see, we can log into our FortiGate firewall. I can go to system, and if I go to administrators, you can see I have a little black man here, and that little black man tells me what account I'm using. So again, if I bounce back over into my network settings and I go to interfaces, I click create new interface, you can see as a professional admin I can go ahead and create stuff, and that is based on the admin profile that we selected. We can also modify and change these profiles going forward. So again, I'm going to bounce back into systems, bounce back into administrators, and you can see I've got my administrator account here. If I click on my administrator account and click edit, I can reset my password, or if I have forgotten that password, I could also go ahead and choose the admin profile. If you notice, I don't have access to any of the other profiles. That's because I'm not a super admin. I'm just a professional admin. So I'm going to go ahead and just cancel that, and let's log in as a super admin and see the differences. So I'm going to log out, and now I'm going to log in with that super admin account we created. So I'm going to just type the name in. I'm going to log in and click later and click OK, and now we're super admin. If I go to my system and I go to my administrators section, you can see we're a super admin, and we can do just about everything. A super admin is a very, very powerful account. It allows us to do loads of things. If I click edit, you can see here I can change the password on that account. But if you notice, once I click in here, I can't go ahead and choose the different profiles. That's because we have the best profile there is. We have guard mode. So again, we can't see other profiles. So super admin can't see other profiles. So again, if you notice, we can do two-factor authentication, and of course we can do trusted hosts. And again, I can go ahead and change that password. So again, this is just showing you how to create that local administrator account. And because I've got super admin access, profile access, I can go ahead and click on that account, and I can go ahead and delete that account if I wanted to, because I've got full permissions. If I go ahead and click on my admin account here and click edit, you can see I'm a super admin, and I can see the other bits, what's going on. That's because super admins obviously can see what permissions the other accounts have. So we're going to just cancel out of there. I'm going to go ahead and log back in as my main account. So I'm going to log back in as admin, and I'm going to log in again. And as you can see, we've logged back in. We're going to go back down to systems. We're going to bounce back into administrators. And as you can see, I've got my super admin account here and my professional admin account. If I come to that account and click edit, again, I can decide to upgrade that account. The reason I can upgrade that account is because I have super admin credentials and permissions. I can also delete that account by clicking on that super admin account and clicking delete. And the same with the professional account. If I click on the professional admin and click edit, I can go into here and I can modify the different access controls to suit my environment. And if you notice, when I logged in as a professional admin, I could go ahead and create all sorts of things. That's because I have read-write permissions. Again, you can customize profiles and you can modify the network and system and device and FortView and FortFabric and VPN access and permissions so that you can decide what you want to use. If I click the all button here, you can see we can go read, write, or none. So again, that is all done in this section on the admin profiles, and we'll go ahead and we'll cover that much later in another lab. So the whole idea today was to give you a very good understanding of how to create those admin profiles. So I'm going to go ahead and log back out, and I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this lab and to do the lab, and I look forward to seeing you in the next training session.